Good morning. I feel like for some reason it's been a long time, but I don't think it's been that long. But happy Wednesday to you guys. It is Coach T with Train to a T and founder of APT Training Studios here in Dallas, Texas. And we are here a little earlier than normal, but we are here for our weekly Wednesday workout. So I hope you guys are ready for a good one. I hope you have been well. I hope you've been getting your 2 to 3 days of strength training in. If not, it's okay. Not perfection. We're not looking for perfection. We're looking for progress and consistency. So if you haven't, it's okay. Just try to aim to get to those 2 to 3 days in, but we'll knock out at least one today. So for today's workout, I have a range of weights, 10 to up to 20 pounds. So just grab your weights as always. I do have a little band here that I'm going to be using just to challenge myself a little bit more on one of the movements, but it's not a requirement. As always, I try to keep it as minimally necessary to have a lot of equipment. Okay, so it's going to be primarily dumbbells, but every now and then I might throw in something a little extra. So if you have a band, grab it. They're super cheap on any online website or anywhere. So if you want to grab some, be sure to grab some. But again, you don't need it. But outside of that, again, 10 to 20 pounds, full body, a little chest and tricep focus with a little bit of lower body to your cardio. And then we'll probably add in just a little bit of abs depending on our time. But with all that said, as always, we have chat open. Make sure you let me know how you're feeling, how you're doing, whether you're watching this live or watching this afterwards. If you have some music, get your music going. Put a little bud in your ear, just something going, because I don't play music on the live stream, so that you guys can hear me later when I upload it. But with all that being said, grab some water and a great attitude. And if you guys are ready, we're going to start with our warm-up. Starting with our warm-up, again, as always, you don't ever want to start working out with cold muscles. It's no fun. We typically start with jumping jacks, not really a set number, but if you're able to, we're going to knock out some jumping jacks and get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. If you are unable to do kind of a jumping motion, you can take the jump out and just take it side to side. But if you're able to jump, let's jump. It's a little quicker, harder hit to warming up your muscles. We've had some like crazy weather here in Dallas, but that's expected. We always get like some extremes. All right, we're gonna knock out 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good deal. So what we're gonna do next, knock out a couple air squats. So just take your legs a little wide. Don't overdo it here. Just trying to warm up the lower body a little bit. Get some of those hips moving and grooving. As always, the benefit of this workout and the goal of these workouts, these live workouts, is just to see and get more familiar with strength training with a trainer, and also to see me process through workouts where I challenge myself, where I adjust, make modifications, and things of that sort, so that you can feel more comfortable going into a gym at the apartment or at your own gym, on vacation, a hotel gym, and kind of have an idea of what you're looking to do, what it should feel like. Don't overthink working out. One more here, okay. We're gonna do some leg hugs. So if you need a wall, find a wall to grab onto, but I'm gonna pull that leg nice and tight towards your chest. Feel a little bit of that in your hips. Maybe not. My hips are kind of tight. But again, weight training doesn't have to be intimidating or scary. You just got to get it done. You can literally stick to the same exercises pretty much as long as you want to. Obviously, some variety here and there is helpful, but if you don't know new exercises or new movements, don't worry about it. Bicep curls, push-ups, squats, lunges, that's enough. We always want to challenge our heart a little bit. So you can absolutely challenge your heart with strength training, as long as you kind of keep a steady pace. And with this mic on, you guys will be able to hear me like breathing. So at some point, you guys are going to hear me kind of trying to manage my breath. Let's take it to some wide leg. I'm going to do some kind of lateral lunges. But yeah, you'll be able to hear me throughout this workout to know like I'm getting tired, but I'm also making sure that I push myself appropriately with my weight selections and things of that sort. As long as I'm maintaining my form, challenge yourself on those weights. All right, I'm gonna swing those arms back and forward. We're knocking out some chest today. So we just wanna make sure that those muscles that are gonna be hit are prepared and nice and warmed up. Again, it's never too late to invite an accountability buddy. You guys can do this anywhere. You don't have to be in the same room. So let them know that we are here, we are live, that they can join us. Our goal is always about a 30 to 40 minute workout. So we get you in and out before the top of the hour. All right, let's take it to some leg pulls or quad stretches. Hold on to a wall if you need it. But yeah, 30 to 40 minutes, it doesn't take much time either. Again, a lot of people are intimidated with weight training for one reason or another, but I'm here to tell you it's not that bad. It's not that scary. And you can do it with or without a trainer. But if that trainer isn't there, you could absolutely do it on your own. All right, let's take it to the other leg one more time. And keep an eye on this time as well to see how well we do with our timing. You know, my goal is always like 30 minutes-ish, give or take. Doesn't include the warm-up or the cool down. But 30 minutes is kind of always my goal. This takes a little bit longer sometimes first round just because I'm explaining a lot what it should feel like, what you're looking for. And then after that, we're rocking and rolling. All right, if you guys are ready, we're gonna get going. We're gonna start with some kneeling thrust to press. So we're gonna grab a weight. I have a 15-pounder here. I am more or less on my knees, on my toes. If you need some cushion for your knees, grab it. And what that motion looks like, I'm gonna keep the weight by my chest. I'm gonna sit up onto my knees, pressing the weight forward. So it's gonna go a little smoother than how I slowed it down. Press up, sit down, press up, sit down, press up, okay? So that's your goal. Be a little mindful of your weight selection just for this first round. We're gonna do 15 reps. You can always bump it up or bump it down, but try to manage your weight for first round. See how things feel, unless you're kind of comfortable with it and you've been with us for a while and you already kind of know how to make those adjustments. But if you're ready, we have kneeling thrust to press, sitting down onto those legs. You also can flatten your feet if you want to for a little extra ankle mobility and flexibility. Okay, if you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. We got 15. 1, 9, 10, 5 more, 5, 3, 2, 1. Now that's a good kind of chest warm up or chest opener. Actually need that weight. All right, we're going to single leg kneeling shoulder press. One leg is going to be up, other leg is down on its knee. The weight is going to be in that opposite hand, okay? Have my weight in this hand, I have the opposite leg up. We are shoulder pressing from here, keeping that elbow forward So we're not out to the side. Keeping that elbow forward, pressing up, pressing down. Focus on stability, okay? Again, be a little mindful of your weight selection. This one's a little harder than it may seem. Focus on your breathing. We have 10 to 15 per arm. If you are closer to the 10 range, that's okay. If you can make it to 15 without compromising your form, knock out 15. I don't know where I'm gonna go yet. I will see how I feel and I will see how my body's feeling. If I'm swaying and leaning back, that means my form is compromising, okay? If you guys are ready, single leg kneeling shoulder press, 10 to 15 in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Engaging your core, keeping that nice and tight. You can kind of keep your hand there to feel a little of your obliques engaging. That's 8, 9, 10. I can knock out 15. I got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, switching sides. We all have that one side that's a little stronger / weaker than the other. If you're kind of right-handed, right dominant, typically your right side will be stronger or more stable. So the other side might feel a little different, but your goal is to stay consistent with your reps. So if you knocked out 15 on one arm, knock out 15 on the other arm. If you're finding that it's a vast difference in your strength of your sides, then always start with your weaker side and see how many reps you do with that weaker side so that you can keep that same rep count on your stronger side. You don't want to stay lopsided by knocking out a lot on that stronger side and not be able to do that on the other side, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Again, trying to educate you guys throughout this as well. So we got 15, or at least I have 15, shoulder press on the opposite side in 3, 2, 1, go. Six, 9, 10, 5 more. And 1. So I felt my weaker side a little sooner than my right side or my stronger side. So it's something I'm always kind of thinking about. How did one side feel versus the other? How did that move feel on, different positions, things of that sort. All right, we got leaning chest press. So I'm gonna go 15 pounders here. I probably should go a little lighter, but we'll see how it goes. This is where I'm using the band. You don't have to if you don't have one. This is just kind of an extra challenge to engage a little bit more of my shoulders as well. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 with the movement. I call it a chest press. It's kind of a shoulder press, chest press situation here. You're leaning back, keeping your core engaged, pressing up, down, up, down. Okay? I can't do too many of those or I won't have enough strength to complete my reps. My goal is going to be 10. I know with the band it already adds a little extra tension, so I'm going to stay a little conservative on my rep range. But again, if I'm in the motion and I feel like I could go beyond that goal of 10, then I'll go as long as my form doesn't compromise, okay? If you guys are ready, you're seated down, heels down, toes up. Grab those weights. Make sure your elbows are facing kind of out diagonally and not out to the side or straight forward. So kind of right in the middle. If you guys are ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. Look for control, slow control if you need to slow it down. Eight, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with 10. That burns. It probably also burns because we just completed that single arm shoulder press. But that's okay. We're just kind of getting the double whammy on those shoulders, okay? All right, next up, we're gonna be doing tricep kickbacks. So we're standing up, I'm grabbing some 10 pounders, We're standing up in this motion, legs about shoulder width apart, soft knees. You're gonna bend your elbows, keep them close to your side, so they stay here nice and tight to your side. You're gonna extend those arms back, keeping those arms pretty close to your body, only moving at the elbow joint, okay? If in this stance, you collapse those shoulders, you're gonna start to feel it in your neck, your shoulders, and your lower back way sooner than you should. So again, this looks a little sloppy, so think about your position. Shoulders should be back, chest should be forward. If you need the extra support, take it to a staggered stance, but still chest forward, shoulders back. All right, so be mindful of your form. We have 10 to 15. You guys are ready? Leaning forward, chest forward, shoulders back, elbows bent. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Squeeze, bending only at that elbow joint, not moving those shoulders. 4, 5, 10. I'm gonna go to 15, so 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good deal. All right. Next up, we got split squats. So split squats also look like lunges, except you're not moving. So it's gonna be in a stationary position. So one foot is gonna be back on that toe. Front foot is flat on the ground. You need a little distance in between those legs. You don't want them too tight, too close. You also don't want them too far apart. Okay, that's not stable at all. It really is going to take away from the muscle group we're trying to work. I'm using 15 pounds. Doing 15 per leg. Split squats also kind of look like lunges. If you guys are ready, we're going down and up in 3, 2, 1, and go. 8, we're over halfway. 9, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we got the other leg, switch sides. Those are like a slow burn. It's like I feel it tingling afterwards. So I mean, this other side might not feel too fun or too good. All right, switching that side, switching that leg. We're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. If you lean a little more forward, you hit a little bit more of your glute. If you stay straight up, it's less of your glute. Got 3 more. 3, 2, 1. So just so I explain that again, in a lunge or split squat position, the more forward you are, the more you hit your glute. The more upright you are, the more you're hitting your quad as well. You're just not hitting your glute as much. So if you want to get it 2 for 1, lean forward, you're hitting both your quad and your glute. All right, here we are. We got pivot squat jumps, 16 total, or 8 each side. Okay, what that looks like, you're in a squat position. What you're going to do is jump up, twist to one side, twist back to the center. That's 1. Twist to the other side, back to the center is 2. So again, it looks like this, a little quicker. Boom, pivot, pivot, pivot. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We're going to 16. All right, this one's gonna get your heart rate up. If you guys are ready. If you're not able to do a jumping motion, pivot by stepping, come back to the center, squat, step, come back to the center, squat. Okay, it may take you a little bit longer, but this is the last movement of the round, so knock them out, and you'll have time to recover. Okay, you guys are ready? 16 pivot squat jumps in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pivot. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're halfway. We got 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good deal. All right, round one in the books. This is where you grab water if you need it. Not too bad of a round. I say maybe 8 minutes with all the explanations. So we already know what's coming up. We're going to think about some ways to challenge ourselves a little bit more, whether that's increasing your rep range potentially, or increasing your weight selection, or just adjusting where you feel is necessary. So that also comes with modifications. If something didn't feel quite right, or that weight felt too much, or that rep count felt too much, this is where we adjust that down as well. So for every person is individual. I'm thinking through each movement. How did it feel first round? What can I do the second round to amp it up a little bit, or keep it the same, or turn it down if needed, okay? So I'm already thinking of some things. I'll always encourage you to join me with that challenge if you're able to. If not, I also encourage you to modify. So just so you guys know where I'm kind of thinking, that first one was a kneeling thrust to press. I'm probably gonna keep my same weight, but I'm gonna up my rep count. Okay, we did 15, I'm thinking 20. So if it felt pretty reasonable for you for that first round, we're gonna keep that same weight and just up our rep count and see how that feels, okay? So that's kind of some adjustments that you can consider and think about doing. You don't necessarily need to go up on weight yet. That could be something that we consider for third round, okay? Always stay mindful, always stay safe. You don't want to hurt yourself trying to do too much too fast too soon, okay? So if you guys are ready, round two. Your first round took us about 8 minutes with a lot of talking. I'm gonna talk less, breathe more, and see if we can knock this out a little quicker, okay? Only got 2 more rounds and then we'll squeeze in a little bit of abs. If you guys are ready, kneeling thrust to press. I'm gonna do side angle just for variety's sake. I'm doing 20. Your goal is 15 if you can. All right, if you guys are ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Eight, 9, 10. 10 more for me. Where are you going? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good deal. All right. Started feeling that a little bit more towards the end. So potentially third round, I will buff up weight to see how that feels, okay? All right, we got kneeling, single arm shoulder press. I'm gonna start with my weaker side this time, just for variety's sake, to not always start with your strong side. All right. I think I did 15 last round. We're going here, elbow forward. 15 if you're maintaining that weight selection. If you bumped up your weight, you can take that rep count down. If you needed to take your weight down, you can bump that rep count up, okay? 10 and 15, if you guys are ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I really hope you guys got some good music playing. I'm always like singing something in my head. This is 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that side's out of the way. Whew. How was that feeling for you guys? Again, I start feeling it around the last 3 to 4 reps, which is great. Lets me know I'm kind of right on par with my weight selection. If you're not feeling that movement as you're inching towards 15 reps, it's probably too light, okay? Keep that in mind. Other side, if you guys are ready. 3, 2, 1, go. We're over halfway. Engage that core. 2, 1. Good. Yeah, it's crazy. I definitely feel my weaker side a lot quicker than my stronger side. But It happens. We just kind of use that one side a little more than the other, and that's life. All right, we got leaning chest press or shoulder press, however you want to classify it. A little bit of both, like a merge. It's another 2 for 1. I'm going to do a side angle here just for visual sake. If you have a band, you can wrap it around your wrist. If you don't have a band, it is okay. You can remember leaning back, pressing up, coming back down. I did 10 last time. That's my goal. Stay consistent unless I feel like I have the strength to bump that up, and I'll make a game time decision. You guys can do the same. If you're ready, heels down, toes up, elbows pointed out diagonally. In 3, 2, 1, go. That's 5. 8, 9, 10. Yep, that's enough for me. That is enough. Again, that band, if you're curious and didn't hear it first time through, that band just adds a little bit more tension and work from your shoulders. So it's just wearing them out a little bit quicker. That's all. Just a small way to challenge the movement. So that is not just a regular old kind of shoulder press, chest press movement. All right, we got tricep kickbacks. I did 15 here. If you can make 15, let's go. Remember, chest forward, shoulders back, hinge at those hips, bend those elbows. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Extend, flex, extend, flex, only at the elbow joint. Nine, 10, 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we got split squats. How you guys feeling? How you doing? Split squats are 15 per leg. You want to hit more of that glute, let's lean forward. All right, I'm still going to stick with my 15 pounders. I don't think I'm going to do any weight increases, potentially. All right, one foot back on its toe. Front foot is flat on the ground. Want to hit that glute and quad, lean forward a little bit. Got 15 in 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is 10, we got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good deal. Yeah, it's the afterburn. Gets me every time. Switch legs. Let's go right into it. Let's keep that burn going. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. That's 10, 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. All right, finishing off this round. We're gonna have one more round left. All right, our pivot squat jumps. We did 16 total last time. I think we could go 18. So 2 more. We might get a little more adventurous that final round, but let's try for a slight bump up. No, let's do 20 total. All right, I'm doing it with you. If you guys are ready, let me get my mind right. Pivot squat jumps, 20 total for our second round to finish out our second round. We're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 10, halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad at all. All right, guys, we made it. One more round. I think that round only took us probably 6 to 7 minutes. These are our final opportunities to challenge ourselves. Bump up, bump down. Do what feels right. But as always, last round, best round. Let's try to make it good. All right. I'm already considering each movement, remembering how it felt. We had the kneeling thrust to press, single arm kneeling shoulder press, our leaning chest / shoulder press, tricep kickbacks, split squats, and pivot squat jumps. What can you do this final round? A lot of working out, a lot of weight training, strength training, and a lot of progress comes with your ability to challenge yourself and your willingness to challenge yourself. It's okay if you don't hit that mark, right? There's probably going to be times at some point that I say a number or I say a weight and it's like, nope, that wasn't a good idea. It's okay to drop that weight and pick up a different one. So the goal is to challenge yourself, but only you can do that. I can't make anyone do anything. So part of my mindset is just, what can I do to challenge myself, push myself for those 30 to 60 seconds, whatever it might be for that movement, and get it over with, okay? There's no workout or exercise that is of detriment to you long term, okay? Now, if you're doing it incorrectly, that's different. If you're doing something in a way that's going to injure yourself, that's different. But again, overall, strength training, heart training, all of that stuff is good for you long term. But if you guys are ready, final round, kneeling thrust to press. All right, I did 20 reps last round with the 15-pounder. So I am going to try a 20-pounder and gauge myself to see if I can hit 15 reps. If I feel like I can do 20, I'll do 20. This is last round to see where I go. Even if I hit somewhere in between 15 and 20, that's okay too. Think about what weight selections you have. Can you challenge yourself with me? If not, with increasing the weight, increase your rep count, maybe another 5 to 10, okay? If you guys are ready, let's finish this last round. Nice and strong. We're seated down. I am, again, on my ankles just for more ankle flexibility for myself, but you can stay on your toes. If you guys are ready, last round, best round. Let's finish strong in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Core tight. This is 10. 15. 5 more for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good deal. So, weight jump up and rep maintenance. 20 pounds at 20 reps is really good. All right, single leg kneeling shoulder press. I'm really considering this. Do I want to do this? This is where that bump up may look a little funny. I am considering doing 20 pounders here, okay? A 20 pounder for my shoulder press. I've been doing 15s. I've been feeling good with 15s, but I also have been making it to 15 reps. So that means I might have some room to challenge myself on the weight. That is the only reason I'm going to try to bump up weight, because I've been hitting 15 reps consistently. That lets me know there's that room for that increase in weight. So I want you guys to think about that. If you're hitting 15 consistently, you can probably bump up as well. With this bump up, I may need to adjust kind of down to 8 reps potentially. 10 is going to be my goal. Yeah, 10 is probably going to be my goal. All right, if you guys are ready, let's go. 3, 2, 1, shoulder press. Breathe. Keep your back straight. This is 9, 10, I'm gonna go 2 more, 11, 12. Did more than I thought. Wasn't too bad. Again, game time decisions are okay. It felt pretty good. That's why I kept going. I possibly could have made 15. It would have been a very ugly 15. So that's why I didn't. All right, other side. If you guys are ready? 3, 2, 1. I gotta do 12 on this side. 2. 9, 10, 11, 12. That felt pretty good. I'm not mad at it. Alrighty. We got our leaning shoulder chest press. I'm gonna stick with my 15 pounders. I've been only able to make it to 10 reps. So it lets me know the weights are kind of right where they need to be. Now maybe if I took this band off, I can knock out some more, but that's the whole purpose of the band. Challenge me a little bit more, okay? Again, if you need these bands, you can find them really at any online or in-store retailer. They are just resistance bands, or sometimes they call them booty bands. But they are the thinner, more elastic ones, okay? Leaning chest press. If you can challenge yourself, do so. Let me know if you bumped up weight or bumped up reps, whatever your challenge looks like. You guys are ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Slow controlled. 5, keep your core engaged. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. For a split second, I thought about 12. But then I didn't. I stopped thinking. I stopped thinking about it. All right, tricep kickbacks. I feel like I can maybe bump up. I'm going to grab some 12 pounders. I've been doing 10. I'm going to try 12. We'll see how that feels. All right, tricep kickbacks. 10 to 15. I've been doing 15 with my 10 pounders. So I'm going to see where I can go with these 12 pounders. You guys are ready? Chest forward, shoulders back. Hinging at the hips. 3, 2, 1, go. Straight in, flex, extend, flex. Only at the elbow joint. Pause a little on that extension. Maximize that tricep work. I got 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, final weight bump up. I'm doing 20 pounders with our split squats. 20 pounders. I've been doing 15 with 15 reps. We'll see how this goes with that higher weight selection, but I am going to aim for 15, all right? I might be a little quiet, but if you guys are ready, take it up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That's 10. 5 more. 5, 3, 2, 1. That front leg is one that burns. I don't know about you guys. Let me know if it's your front leg that's burning. It should be. I'm leaning into it. All right, if you guys are ready, other side. Let's knock it out. No time to think about it. 3, 2, 1, go. That's 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, guys, we're here. Last but not least, for this part, before we squeeze in just a little bit of abs, pivot squat jumps. We did 20 last time. My heart is beating right now. This is kind of that, where that cardio or heart work comes in. If you're keeping a steady pace and challenging yourself with those weights. We haven't jumped or flipped or anything up until this point, and I'm already feeling myself have to catch my breath a little, and that's normal because those weights have challenged my muscle and ultimately challenged my full body. All right, pivot squat jumps. Where do we want to go here? We did 20. We might as well just do 25. Well, other number, we can't do 22. That's not good. It's not a good stopping point. We're going 25. Hope you guys are with me. This may not feel too bad, okay? If let's just knock them out, don't think about it. I'll keep count for us. I'll let you guys know when we're at 10, 20, then our last 5. If you guys are ready, let's finish strong. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10. 17, 18, 19, 20. Come on, 10 more. Let's go. Just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 30. I'm not mad at it. Sometimes it's like that. Now my clients can know that I'm not only crazy for them and their workouts, I'm crazy with my own. That game time decision to bump it up to 30, I think was worth it. All right, guys, catch some breath and catch some water. Yeah, we're like just over 30 minutes, so about 32. If you have to jet, understandable. If you have a little time for a little bit of core, I say let's go for it. Okay, 2 movements. Woo. 2 rounds, and that's it. Okay. All right, so I'll demo while you catch your breath. I'm gonna kind of do some weighted bicycles. What that looks like, you're going to opposite elbow, opposite knee, knock it out with the weight, okay? If that weight is too much, take the weight away, okay? We're gonna go hard count. 1, 2, 3, 4 to 15, okay? We only got 2 rounds, might as well make them count. Might as well make them count. We're gonna work on obliques. If you guys are ready, 3, 2, 1. We got bicycles. 1, 2, 3. Going to 15. 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good deal. All right, next up we're going hip dips. We're going into those elbows. You have the option, it's going to be a plank position. You have the option to be in a full plank on your toes or come down to your knees. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. If you are still postpartum and doing this exercise, I recommend your knees until you feel like your core is gaining more strength, okay? But what hip dips look like, we're here on our toes, dipping our hips towards the ground. We're aiming to focus on our obliques here. All right, 15 hard count. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you guys are ready? I'm ready. Take it up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1. I can't talk much. I can already tell you that. That's 10. 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Oh, should have took off this jacket a long time ago, but it's too late now. We're on our last round of abs. Repeat of our bicycles, repeat of our hip dips, and we're done. Finished. In the books. Okay? You take a second, catch your breath. I'm using a 10-pounder, by the way. I didn't tell you that first round. Using a 10-pounder. Really no need to go super heavy. You can just do more reps with things like this. All right, let's finish strong. Knock this stuff out of the park in the last minute. If you guys are ready, got bicycles in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nine, 10, 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Oh boy, it's really hard to count and talk doing that. All right, so knock this out. This essentially should take us less than 30 seconds. You guys are ready? Hip dips, don't think about it. Let's go. 15 hard count. 3, 2, 1. Finish strong. That's 5. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. Whew. We made it. We made it that last round. Only took us 1 minute. Good job, guys. Way to go. Way to work. As always, high fives, fist bumps. If you have to jet, great job. Way to make it through our workout. If you have time to stay, we're going to do a little stretching. But as always, thank you guys for joining me. So if you have to jet, enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you tell a friend. We're here on Wednesdays. If not, you can watch the playback as well. Virtual accountability buddies all around. Be sure to subscribe to YouTube, Train to a T, or follow me on Instagram. It's Antaria G to get time updates for workouts, things of that sort. But if you're jetting, have a great day. If you're staying with me, let's stretch. All right, let's take it to a butterfly. Slow your breathing. How you guys feel? How do you feel? Hopefully good. Those endorphins should be like kicking in big time. That's one of the many benefits of working out. How good you feel afterwards. Now it's just equally important to make some good decisions moving forward. This can't be the only good decision we make today, okay? Let's take that leg across. So again, we're not looking for perfection, but looking for consistency. What other good decisions can we make today? That looks like good food choices within the next 90 minutes at most. Getting some protein in, that's a protein shake. That's protein through food, so eggs, sausage, tofu, whatever your dietary needs are. Getting some quality protein so that the muscle that we have just built in this workout, let's switch legs, can continue to grow and develop. But you need fuel for that to happen. So if you don't eat that protein, your body just starts to eat itself. And then all the muscle that we've been trying to build, or that we just built, is now depleting and going away. And that's in the best kind of layman's terms as possible. Hopefully that makes sense. So again, those positive choices that we can make, good food choices, good activity choices, good mindset choices, kind of setting yourself up for what the next few days can look like for you. Take one leg back, reach for the opposite leg. So what's today's weather look like? Can I go for a walk later today? It's okay to double up and do a workout in the morning and still walk or get some cardio in at night or in the evening or during your lunch break or something like that. What does the rest of the week look like for me schedule-wise? Is there a time where I can fit some me time in and get another session in of cardio, strength training, watching one of the older videos that I have posted of a workout? Again, we just want to try to stay as consistent and intentional as possible. That is the only way we're going to reach our goals. And whatever your goal may be, it may just be get something in. It may not be a number goal. Let's go to that, I forgot the name, pigeon pose. It may not be a number goal for you. You may not say, oh, I want to hit this goal weight. I may just want to feel a little bit better in my jeans or fit into this dress. So what are you doing daily, consistently to achieve that goal? And if you're not doing it, then what are we doing here, right? So it's kind of a little reality check of yourself consistently. All right, I have goals I'm trying to hit. What am I doing to achieve those? Am I willing to make some sacrifices? Am I willing to not eat out 7 times a week and cook at least 4 to 5 of those meals? Which I know can be difficult. I get it. We live some very hectic lives. Let's switch legs. Busy lives, demanding lives. So I'm not saying to not consider all of those things, but it's going to take a little extra effort. But once you kind of get into that routine and that consistency, you find out that it's not as hard as you've made it out to be. It isn't. a shift in maybe what you're used to doing, but it's not that hard once you figure out what works for you and your eventual goals. And just that positive mindset of not trying to achieve perfection and not trying to achieve that goal too soon, too fast, to where you burn yourself out and start to get discouraged and feel like I'll never do it or I'll never get there. So trying to stay in a positive mental state as well is very, very important and crucial to your success. But if you join me, whether live or playback, great job today. As always, I am here to answer any questions. So if you want to comment on this video, I see the comments. I'm happy to respond. If you have any questions on any of the movements, if you felt something funny somewhere, let me know. If something you're just curious about a movement, what it's working, if I didn't explain that clear enough during the workout, whatever you want to say in the comments, hopefully it's all good things, positive things. Just let me know. I'm happy to respond. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram. It's Intaria G, and you can DM me, and I'm happy to answer any of those questions that you might have as well on there. But we made it, guys. We're done. In and out. Happy hump day. Way to work. Way to get it in. And as always, invite a friend, and I will see you guys next week. Get some good movement in, good food, good hydration, all of the things. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.